Ever since I was 6, I would always love watching the Rockettes on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It was such a fond memory that I would have. My family would all be sitting around, making our Thanksgiving dinner, and then we would just watch the parade and the Rockettes would come up and I would always be glued to the television, and that's when I knew that I wanted to be a Radio City Rockette. My name is Sydney. I love to dance, obviously. Dancing was just something that came naturally. I would hear music and my response would be to dance. My family, for me, is my biggest support system. They would drive me to rehearsals, they would wait up for me at dance competitions. They were always there for me.
Whenever music was on, she would just wiggle and dance.
There was something different. It was just something about her, and she loved to perform, and she was never afraid of the moment.
When I was about 11 years old, the Rockettes were doing their touring production, and they actually hired my studio to do the opening number of the Radio City touring show. And I got to do the opening number for the Rockettes when I was in middle school. In my junior year of high school, I decided to go to a performing arts high school, and then from there I decided to go to college for dance. I moved to New York City, way across the country, and I was able to learn from a couple teachers who happened to be prior Rockettes themselves. I fell in love with it. It's very challenging but rewarding, and it was something that I knew I wanted to do. I did the Rockette Summer Intensive in 2017. The Rockette Summer Intensive is one of the craziest, difficult, but most fun things that I've ever done. The work is so rewarding, but it is really hard. It was a 9 to 5 schedule, 6 days a week, and so I really got to experience the life of a Rockette. Rockettes is such a specific style of work. The training is so intricate and diligent, and you really have to practice it in order to be able to do it. I also did audition to be a Rockette in 2018, and I made it to the end of the audition my first time, and then I auditioned again a second time and made it to the very end again. I didn't get a contract, but it was okay because I was able to go back and finish my college career, and so I graduated and I was really focused. I wanted this to be my year. The first month of this year, I ended up breaking my foot. I was out for about 5 months. It was a very challenging time, but that time reignited my love for what I do because I wasn't able to do it. When I was healed, I made it all the way through the Atlanta audition. That was my 3rd time auditioning. I was just about 2 weeks out of my boot, and I did the summer intensive again. And so then in August, I auditioned for the Rockettes in New York, and I made it all the way through again for the 4th time. And I got the job. I had to pull over. I was shaking. I was just shaken to the core. A dream come true. I am thankful that I had that moment to myself where I could kind of process. And the second I finished the call, I immediately called my mom.
We're so excited.
Proud.
She's sunshine. She's energy. She's passion. I just can't wait to see her at the kick line.
After getting the job, the training didn't stop. It's actually kind of just beginning in a sense. I was working out every day. I was taking multiple dance classes a day, ballet, jazz, tap, and hip hop. Everybody has their own challenges that they go through. For me, I was born without my left hand. That's probably my most obvious challenge. In the box turn in ragdolls, I just have to move my hand a little bit further in to the top of the box rather than the side of the box. In the Here Comes Santa Claus piece, I just end up holding 1 bell instead of 2, but in the end, it still creates the same picture. This year, there are 13 new Rockettes, which I believe this is the most we've ever had in a newbie class. And what's so great about the 13 of us is that we are all so different, but we all share one goal, and that's that we love what we do, and we are so proud to be Rockettes. We have a family here, and everyone is here to help one another, and that's very evident when we're standing in line all together. We're all there supporting one another. We're all going through the same thing, and we're spending these crazy hours together 6 days a week. This is such an incredible job, but it is a very hard job, and so without these other women there to support one another, it would make it a lot harder. I have been completely baffled with the amount of support and love I have gotten from getting the job. Being a Rockette is a very prestigious position. There's a lot of respect and tradition that accompanies this job, and the amount of love and excitement I've received has been just so incredible. It's just been really humbling to receive so much love. I am so overjoyed to be going into shows. We've been working so hard in rehearsals, and I have all this anticipation to be doing our costume changes and going down and up the elevators and getting into our opening spots. I remember when we finished our finale number in rehearsal. My line ends with our left hand up in the air, and we're looking up at the ceiling, and we're in our beautiful costumes, and we're on this amazing stage in this wonderful theater full of history, and I remember just sobbing in rehearsal because I'm so proud to be here, and it means so much for me to be here, and it's one of those moments in my life where I'm like, this is why I do what I do. I can't believe we opened so soon, and I think I'm gonna be filled with so much happiness I won't be able to stop smiling that entire day. I am so eager, but I'm trying to stay present because I don't want these moments to pass, because they're just like a true gift. My name is Sydney, and I'm a Radio City Rockette.